All right, hello guys. We are back, hole number 9 here. So here you're going to see me set up quarterback sniper once again. You know, just as I mentioned on the last hole, as you can drive with quarterback, we're going to do this similarly here for hole number 9. Oh, this isn't right. Let me back out real quick because it doesn't seem to be giving me the right hole, and I want to make sure that I actually go to the right hole. That happens from time to time when you force close the app. If you guys were watching what I did to forfeit the last hole, it's a glitch that, you know, hopefully should be resolved by a refresh. When I go back in, it should reset to hole 9 now. So just to make sure, I want to make sure that I'm not replaying that 8th hole. And what I like to do for this hole is lay up to the right over here. It puts it very safely out into the middle of the fairway, and then additionally, on top of that is I like to make sure that I have a nice side spin ball for the approach. So I'm going to try the best that I can to give you guys the most reasonable attempt at an albatross here without risking too much. You know, in my opinion, you know, there's no reason to risk going over the top here to go to the other side. You don't really get a very good angle. It's not even really risk reward over there. It's just more risk than anything. Even if you pull it off, you don't have a good angle into the pin. So what I like to do is I just like to easily put it out here. What you'll see me do is I might just kind of counter the wind just a little bit, side spin. Right in here with just a tiny bit of backspin as well. And I'll just play 1 per ring, so you'll see me move about 6 rings here. And you know, it's just kind of a formality when you're playing with the quarterback, as it should just easily, you know, gracefully put you up into the middle of the fairway here every time. There's a lot of precision in quarterback, so you don't have to worry about, you know, great balls costing you. And let's see if we can't put together a solid attempt for our second shot. Here you can see what my opponent is kind of up against. Shouldn't be too bad. That's the way that I would recommend it, just like this. But, you know, as I mentioned, you know, there's real no benefit to going over to this left. You just kind of create an even worse angle for yourself. So whereas mine's kind of more straight, you can see that my opponent here has to kind of bend it around, even with a little bit of curl and all that side spin, just to get it back on plane. And it usually still winds up right. So that's why I always typically lay up short of the water, have a nice straight angle approach into the green. Here you can see the first thing I'll do is I'll find max club, because that will be influencing how many rings I go. So you can see I'm not quite at max, so I might come in just slightly from my max ring adjustment. But aside from that, I'm going to kind of put it very close to in line with the pin, just a little bit short. It is a little bit of tailwind. I expect the wind to take it a little bit, but you can see that I'm also not quite at max. So that might influence my ring play just slightly. So instead of going 5.6, you know, I might go more like 5.2, 5.4 rings here. And there you can see, perfect ball. Let's just see if I can't get this bending over, around, and there you have it. Nice albatross. I should probably force quit again. I don't want that to be a reason that I qualify. But there you have it in any regard. Hopefully I can get out of this, not get that to register, because that'll put me at 9 under. with like 6 forfeits. But in any regard, you know, you do got to be a little cautious with, you know, your scoring here. And here, what it usually does is it doesn't even register the score, and then you'll need to force close it one more time. And as soon as you go back into the tournament, you know, that should register as a bogey once I do this. There's like basically like a time gap where it actually registers to the server that you you know, played the hole. So even if you were to go play it through, it would still record that first score. There's just like a time delay as to why it hasn't gone in. And here you can see that I actually get the bogey, and I'm able to forfeit out and avoid qualification. So good luck, guys, with your guys' rounds, and be on the lookout for future content of mine to come out. And if you guys haven't been to Notebook at all, you know, I do highly recommend, you know, if you guys need ring guides, going to the Notebook. Additionally, from Notebook, supplemental to that, we have the Overpower Tool Simulator. So if you guys haven't seen that, you know, feel free to check out Hole 1, Hole 2. I did go and use it briefly in this guide. If you need further demonstrations, you know, I have 30 to 40 minute tutorials on just using that tool to help you guys who might have different bags and club setups. So do be on the lookout for that. And, you know, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And, you know, like the videos that you appreciate. Feel free to comment. Let me know how you're doing. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and catch you guys later.